Now that we've had a nice little look at Dynamesh, let's look at another set of features which is very closely related to Dynamesh. This is called the trim brushes. So the trim brushes can be accessed if you hold down Control and Shift, and then we go up to the top left corner, and then we can select the trim brushes. So we have a few here. We have trim circle, curve, lasso, and trim rect. The one I prefer to use the most is trim rect. Essentially what this allows us to do is to cut away parts of the model in an incredibly quick way. Let's say we want to cut away the ears of this character. We can now just hold Control Shift and then we drag over it, and now the ear is just going to disappear like this. We can also cut away different parts like so. If we go over here and we go to trim lasso, this is a Control Shift click again to get up here. Now we can just cut away actually like the eye and all that. So really good brushes to actually cut away things. So you can see, right, in ZBrush there are different kinds of brushes. You have the brushes which allows you to just modify the shape, like the inflate brush here. This doesn't actually change the topology. And then we have some brushes which really allows you to cut away the topology and actually modify the topology. So let's go into trim rect again and just cut it away. And you can see here though, if we go into polyframe now, Shift F, you can see here that the topology is completely triangulated. So if we now want to make sure this is more workable topology, we just go down here to Dynamesh again, Control Shift drag, and now it's really nice and easy to work with. One thing though to be aware of is that currently it only did one side. So this doesn't matter if symmetry is on or not. This feature does not work with symmetry whatsoever, which can be quite infuriating because now you're trying to do both sides and they're not the same, and it's really hard to work with. Luckily though, there's an easy way to fix this. So if we want to flip this over to this, we go under Geometry, Modify Topology, and here we have a feature called Mirror and Weld. If we click this one now, you can see that it automatically just flips from the left side to the right side. Now the model has to be in the facing the front like this. Just make sure we are actually facing the front, and then it will always go from screen left to screen right. But what if we want to do the opposite? What if we cut away this ear and we want to flip this over to this side? We now hit Mirror and Weld and we are back to square one. You spend a long time on this, you have perfected your design, and it just goes back again. Luckily, we can also fix this very easily because we can just flip the model. The way we do this is we go under Tool, Deformation. Here we have a little feature called Mirror. It's all the way on top, and just make sure it's set to the X-axis. Then we hit Mirror, and now we can easily use Geometry, Modify Topology, and Mirror and Weld. And now you can see that we get our changes back. When we are dealing with customizing the interface later on, this is probably a feature we want to actually include in our UI, because this is something you're going to be doing a lot, particularly when concepting. You really want to just keep doing this so much. So why would you want to do it like this instead of just like smoothing out the shapes and using Dynamesh on it? Well, it's a lot cleaner. You can see you get these incredibly clean cuts. Let's say you want to make like some kind of 3D printed base for this. You just get these incredibly sharp lines, which you can use in the real world to actually use as a sitting base for something like this. So trim brushes, incredibly powerful. Control, Shift, and top left corner, and here we have the different ones.